Imagine a place defined entirely by what it lacks. No walls, no sky, just a soft, endless horizon that shifts, undecided on what to be. Within this void, two people exist. They don't arrive, they are simply there, standing a few steps apart as if they had been waiting without knowing why. When she asks if this is a dream, he says he thinks so. She nods, accepting the explanation immediately. In a space where nothing else makes sense, the mind adopts the first logic it's given. With the physical laws of the world stripped away, the only thing left to focus on is the person standing across from you. The connection becomes the only stable point in the landscape. The space begins to evolve. It suggests the outlines of buildings that never quite form, or a street of doors that never open. It is an architecture of fragments. They spend their time walking. She tells him about a song stuck in her head, or a thought she couldn't shake. He listens to these small things because they belong to her, but always they found each other quickly, as if the space itself bent toward it. Despite these intricate, changing backdrops, they never discuss the world outside. The silence around their waking lives keeps the dream isolated. The dream serves as a vessel. It reacts to their presence, existing only to hold these recurring moments in place. Eventually, the waking world begins to leak in. She describes a day that felt heavy, an emotional residue that follows her into the dream. The time between their meetings begins to dilate. He wakes up remembering fragments of her, the way she tilts her head while thinking, and carries the feeling of her presence until the day takes over. The pattern breaks when she arrives late, her breath uneven. She explains that she is waking up faster. This rhythmic cycle is beginning to stutter, forcing the pace of the dream to accelerate. The dynamic has shifted. What was once a guaranteed meeting now feels like an effort. They are fighting against the natural momentum of the waking process. The dream begins to physically fail. The duration is shorter, the edges of the horizon blur sooner, and conversations cut off mid-sentence. They stop walking and stop telling stories. They stay close and remain still, as if movement itself would make the remaining seconds slip away faster. She asks if they exist somewhere else. They both look at the fading horizon and realize they don't. This space is the only place they are together. The dream changed again, shorter, less stable. The edges of things began to blur sooner. They sit in total stillness. It is a defense against a system that is rapidly losing its ability to hold them. The last meeting happens in a single, bare room. There is no horizon left, no city, and no distraction. She tells him that he will forget her. He tries to deny it, but even as he speaks, the mechanics of the dream make his own memory feel uncertain. The room begins dissolving. The architectural corners of the space break apart into geometric fragments, falling away into an empty void. He reaches forward to close the distance between them. Their hands almost meet, but the space remains. The dream ends before they can touch. Waking up doesn't provide a clean break. The mind carries the weight of that unfinished moment, preventing the severance from ever being complete. The room he wakes up in is too solid, too defined. He lies still, trying to hold on to a face or a voice that is already receding. He lay still, eyes open, trying to hold on to something that was already fading. A face, a voice, a feeling. The physical details and the shared space are gone. All that remains is the weight of the uncrossed distance, the feeling of having left something behind that can never be recovered.